Shirts are now live. Get them while you can. Women's, men's, go eat some plant shirts. Awesome. On the website, tfflifestyle.com/shop. Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Oh, jeez. Almost just knocked my bike over. Welcome back to the vlog. Today I'm gonna go do a pretty epic ride, try and get in a lot of climbing. Took a rest day yesterday. I'm gonna finish off the week with a pretty big day. It's good looking nice out, looking gorgeous. I know I haven't been posting regularly on the YouTube channel, and that's because, like I've said, we're really focusing on podcast content, banking a lot of podcast content for my trip, which is actually what I wanna talk about today. You can hear more in-depth, a longer kind of conversation about it on the podcast next week, or this week if you're watching it on Monday. But basically what's happening is I'm teaming up with my friends Ian Moore, who you've seen in the vlog. Hey Ian, you wanna go ride bikes in Europe and raise a bunch of money for animals and spread awareness about living a plant-based lifestyle?
Yeah.
Sweet, sounds good. As well as Griffith Pugh Jones, or Griff, who you've also seen in the vlog.
Pretty tough, yeah.
It's hot,
it's
hot,
dry. It's dry.
And it's high elevation. You don't want to go up another 30 minutes.
And we're going to travel to Europe this summer, meet up in France, and do an absolutely epic trip of climbing in the Alps, riding our bikes, doing epic shit, and raising money for Mercy for Animals. So we have partnered with Mercy for Animals through their donate program on their website, and our goal is to raise $10,000. So by raising awareness for vegan athletics and pushing our bodies to the limits on a plant-based vegan diet, as well as just showing how we feel ourselves during this epic adventure. It's gonna be super cool, super excited, and you can definitely learn more about it on our podcast, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it throughout today's vlog. You know, we talk a lot about the health and the athletic performance and the lifestyle aspect of a plant-based lifestyle on, Thought for Food. And while that's certainly super important, I think the reason why Aaron and I remain vegan is because of the massive suffering that is going on as a result of animal agriculture, and particularly factory farms. And Mercy for Animals is just an awesome organization that is really dedicated to not only, going in and doing undercover investigations, but also education and outreach. And they have so many different tenets of their organization that are dedicated to making the world a better place for farmed animals. You can be a badass, legitimate athlete, and also live in line with your morals and values and be compassionate. So that's why I think Mercy for Animals is a great choice for what Ian, Griff, and I are doing. So yeah, many of you guys know that I'm going to Europe with my family. The first couple of weeks we're going to Paris, Florence, and Tuscany. And then that's where I'm meeting Ian, is at this place that we're staying in Tuscany, which is gonna be amazing. And then we're getting from Tuscany to eastern France in the Alps, in a little town called Grenoble. We have an Airbnb booked there, and it's really close to Alpe d'Huez, which is a legendary climb if you are familiar with cycling in the Tour de France. So we're gonna go do that, meeting up with our friend Griff there. We're continuing on from Grenoble up into Chambéry. We're gonna ride stage 9 of the Tour de France, which is like 112 miles with 16,000 feet of elevation gain. It's gonna be an epic day. We're gonna watch the stage the next day. And so basically what we're doing is just riding as much of the most historic and epic climbs in Europe as possible, and kind of documenting that process. And then we're going from eastern France, we're traveling over to the Italian Alps and staying in a little town called Bormio, which is like a ski resort town, and it's the gateway to some of the most epic climbs like the Stelvio, the Gabbia, the Mortirolo. And so we're gonna be just crushing it, and it's gonna be so sweet, so much fun. And so we're really, really excited. I can't wait to kick it off, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Okay, so today's training objective is simulating some of the steepness of the Alps. Boulder has a lot of really steep climbs that are short, so I want to do multiple of them so I can get used to, climbing at that steepness and that grade for a lot longer overall. So we'll see how I feel.
The trick with these kind of rides is to pace yourself. Don't want to start off too hard. It's hard to do that when Kendrick Lamar is spitting straight fire in your ears though. First climb done. Onwards and upwards. Top of Magnolia, the hardest climb of the day, done. Last time I did this was during the Boulder Octopus I did with Griff last fall. It's a pretty brutal climb, but it's nice with more gears. So I went pretty hard up it. So solid like upper zone 3, zone 4 effort. Feeling pretty good, but still got a lot of riding left to do. Nice, dude.
I'm ripping, man.
Oh. Okay, top of Super Flag. I'm definitely feeling the burn. I'm gonna try and do one more lap. I'm trying to get at least 10,000 feet of climbing in today. But yeah, in case this trip couldn't get any cooler than riding in the Alps with two of my good friends, living the dream, doing some bucket list items. We're also partnering with Vegan Athletic, and Daniel Bovolino, the founder and genius boss behind Vegan Athletic, is hooking us up with some kits, and he has a very special little message for us right now.
Hey y'all, Daniel here from Vegan Athletic. Just want to wish the 3 vegan Alpletic lads all the best on their upcoming trip. I hope you can raise a bunch of money for Mercy of Animals, and yeah, all the best. I hope you enjoy the kit. Go flaunt it, go show them people up the Alps what the plant-based lifestyle is all about, and yeah, just have a good time. Looking forward to following your travels. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
Thanks, Dan. We cannot wait to set them free and rep the Vegan Athletic lifestyle. So yeah, the 3 of us are gonna be rocking the Vegan Athletic apparel kits like these all throughout our time in Europe, so it's gonna be pretty epic. Also, thanks to Dan's genius, we're calling the trip Vegan Alpletic, a little play on words there. So use the hashtag Vegan Alpletic to follow us along on Instagram and stuff. Vegan Athletic is the perfect brand to be representing on this trip because they are a super stylish, high performance clothing brand that's also rooted in compassion and ethics and sustainability, and so we can't wait to be rocking this shit on the Stelvio. All right, let's get it done. All right, back at the top of Super Flag. Oh, that was hard. Oh, but I'm actually super pleased with how training's going, all things considered. I'm feeling awesome. Really good sign, it's working, and I'm just feeling super ready for the Alps. But I just wanted to give you a little perspective on why I'm doing this, like these big, you know, steep repeats and stuff. And so, for example, Super Flag from the bottom, kind of in town, is about 4.5 miles and averages 8%. And so going into the Alps, like the Gavia and the Mortarolo, two of the big steep climbs in the Italian Alps, are about twice as long and the same gradient. So that's why I wanted to do this twice, to get a feel for what it's like to be riding that long and hard at that steep of a gradient. And of course the Stelvio is like 14.5 miles at average of 8%. So that's gonna be a beast. I'm gonna head back, get recovered. Oh, glad that's over. Okay, I'm all showered up, shaved, and feeling good. Solid little post-workout recovery meal. All said and done, the ride was about 66 miles with about 10,500 feet of elevation gain. Really solid day. That's gonna be similar to, you know, some of the rides that we're gonna be doing in Europe. So I can't wait, guys. I'm so excited, so pumped for this experience and to share it with you. And so the best place to follow along is honestly YouTube. I think I'm gonna try, my goal is to do daily vlogs during the time. I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm not sure how the internet situation is there. I know all of our Airbnbs have internet, but who knows how fast or slow that internet's gonna be. I'm gonna try and post a lot of videos, tons of awesome cycling footage, what we're eating, you know, where we are, the traveling, and I leave on June 19th, so in a couple of weeks. But you know, I'm not gonna be seeing or meeting up with Ian and Griff until about July 1st or 2nd. So, but I'm still gonna be doing a lot of, you know, vlogging and riding my bike, because we're gonna be in amazing places. Paris, Florence, Tuscany. I'm bringing my bike to all those places. I probably won't ride in Paris or Florence, but where we're staying in Tuscany is amazing cycling. It's right on the Strada Bianchi course, which is the infamous white roads of Tuscany. There's a one-day classic there called Strada Bianchi, and it's a beautiful, beautiful area. And so I'm gonna try and do some pretty epic rides there with my dad, maybe my brother. And so I really want you to follow along. And of course, you know, a huge, you know, part of this is the donation and the fundraising for Mercy for Animals. And so you can learn all about the donation page and, you know, what we're doing by clicking the link in the description below, or by going to donate.mercyforanimals.com/veganalpletic, ALPLETIC. You know, we're gonna be trying to raise $10,000. That's our goal. I don't know if we'll reach it, but that's what we're doing. We're shooting for the stars, and hopefully we can make a difference for farmed animals across the world. You know, if you're feeling up to it, we'd love to have your support, and definitely be sure to follow along. It's gonna be one hell of an adventure, and I can't wait to get started. So I think it's gonna get really awesome in a little bit. So anyway, shirts are now available on our website. Go get your hands on a shirt, rep that TFF lifestyle, go eat some plants. I'm gonna be rocking this in Europe for sure. I should also mention I'm at my friend Ben's house, who has been in the vlog before. He made us vegan pizzas one time. He's a vegan triathlete here in Boulder. He has a super sweet pad and lots of amazing, delicious food that he's been sharing with me. And so thank you, Ben, if you're watching this. Really appreciate your hospitality. I've been having such an awesome time here. And like I said earlier, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling super strong, and today was probably one of my best workouts I've had in a long time. The wattage was super high, and just the overall sensations were positive. So I can't wait to bring this fitness into the Alps and do some damage. I don't think they're ready for me. I also want to extend a very special congratulations to Tom Dumoulin, who just won the Giro d'Italia today after almost losing the race due to an epic dump. He had to stop on the side of the road and take a big dump, and he wasn't too happy about it.
Oh, here we go, here we go. What's happened here? Bike change, real problems. And he's changing his jersey. Tom Dumoulin, oh no! No, no, no! Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Problems. And I wonder if this was one of the problems before. He needed a natural break. Obviously, our cameraman realised that, panned away as quickly as possible. And at this stage in the race, Sean, he must be in dire need of that.
3 Ks to go, you stop in the field. Can you tell us exactly what happened?
I needed to shit.
We've been doing a little bit of consulting with Tom. He's part of the dump squad for sure, and we sort of miscalculated his fiber intake requirements for that stage, and it just sort of backfired on him quite literally. And so that was a little bit of a scary moment for TFF. And so, you know, we're happy that he kind of pulled through and made it happen in the final TT today. So again, welcome to the dump squad, Tom. We're really pleased to have you, and we can't wait to continue seeing you take epic dumps. You know, you just never know when you have to go. Sometimes it's on the Stelvio.
Speaking of fiber, oh yeah, look at these giant beans. So epic. I've been crushing so much fiber lately, and you know what that means.